Okay, we are officially live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my first ever actual streaming of a D&D 5e one-shot. And today we are actually going to be doing a D&D 5e one-shot game with me as the GM. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce everyone. First and foremost, we have providing us the visuals for today's stream, the one and only Soundwave.
Howdy ho, everybody.
Next up, we have Noid.
Greetings, every people of the void, both big and small. My name is Noid, or otherwise on Twitch, I'm known as Chaos Jest.
Indeed. We have King J.
Sup, everyone?
Next up, we have Enfuego Beat.
Greetings.
Next up, we have a lady that I am going to refer to as M because I cannot for the life of me pronounce her name correctly.
Hello there.
And finally, we have Creative Burst.
Hello.
All right, before we get started, I have a series of individuals that I probably should have put in the description, that's annoying, that I need to thank for helping me with this particular thing. Give me 1 second while I pull that up. There it is, the Hive credits. That's what I needed. First and foremost, I would like to thank Dogi Crimson for creating the ever so wonderful art that is used for the tokens for the enemies in this game. I would also like to thank Czepeku Maps for creating the final boss map for this particular one-shot. Quite literally, the only one I found the only one that fit the theme of what I was going for here, which will become very obvious, I'm sure. And finally, I would like to thank Alicia Lanet Solaria for inspiring this one-shot. Everybody say, thanks, Allie.
Thank you, Allie.
Thank
You're
you, Ellie.
welcome.
Thanks, Allie.
You're welcome.
All right.
Can't even remember what I said to inspire it.
You sent me a diagram of that one techno cult, like a full on
that's
description,
right.
and my
yeah,
immediate
that's right.
thought
I was
process was this is
from
this
my game,
enemy. This is just a proto this enemy.
Oh, I remember now because I was telling you about like a boss in my homebrew game.
Yeah, exactly. And
That's right.
and couple years later, now there's a freaking D&D one shot about it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm sure once my players actually get to meet this enemy, they're going to be cursing your name for it.
Well, you definitely went further than what I do because
Anywho, with all that said and done, thank you, Alicia, for showing up so that I can tease you mercilessly for this.
You're very welcome.
I
Have
will
fun, everyone.
Okay, and with that, we can now begin. Our story begins roughly 40-ish years ago. Not actually 40-ish years ago. It begins roughly about 5 years ago, when two great nations duked it out in what became known as the Great War. over time, this war came to an end roughly about 5 years ago, in which the Imperial State of Yulin, quite handedly, with help, managed to defeat the Confederacy of Independent Nations. Part of the treaty for this particular, for the Confederacy of Independent, part of the treaty was that the Confederacy of Independent Nations became absorbed as a protectorate of the Imperial State. But not everything went entirely according to plan, because apparently it became known roughly about 6 months after that that the Urteshok war clans lay claim to one particular island that was being held by the Confederacy. This island, known as the Island of Solens, would eventually be divided in half and would become a pseudo-disputed territory where the Urteshok war clans would take over the southern half, the south eastern half, while the Imperial State took over the northwestern half. And for a time, the two factions remained in tentative peace. And now but that brings us to today, as we find ourselves in an armored transport at a Imperial State military checkpoint. Inside of this armored military transport is 3 individuals. We see a... 1 second. As I pull up tokens so that I can actually remember what I'm talking about. We see a Tabaxi individual and a... I have to reload the Hive, apparently.
We'll be with you in a moment, folks. This is just a temporary technical difficulties.
Yes, technical difficulties are... Oh, for the love of all that is holy.
Commonplace in TTRPGs.
Oh no, the Hive gained sentience. Run!
Yeah, seriously, right?
Run! Run away!
Apparently, I ended up getting kicked off of Roll20, so I have to relog in. There we go.
Not being a streaming assassin if it's not going to be government territory.
Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to have to reopen everything. That's going to be wonderful. Oh well. Roll20 is taking forever to load. There we go. And a half-elven individual. Sitting next to them is, or rather in front of them, is a relatively rotund individual. A counselor of the Council of Nations. This world's version of the UN. And among these, and they remain sitting in a covered area, being protected from the pounding rain as their particular vehicle is being inspected and made sure that nothing untoward is happening. Edison and Dante, why don't you go ahead and describe your characters for me, please?
Where you see 45-year-old, but close to 50, see pretty much put a bag under his eyes, he maybe not give him a sweep on from what's going on, but he's always trying to keep run his best way, keep the counselor and his partners safe since we're in an unknown territory. Gotta keep his guard up.
And Edison?
An orange with some slightly brownish striations across his face, with yellowish green monk robes, and with a little bit of an uncomfortable expression on his face considering the heavy rain and him being a tabaxi and all.
Indeed. Eventually, the security check, comes clean, and eventually the armored transport pulls out from the thing, and as a squadron of three A140 Thunder Shrikes take up a escort position around the armored transport. To give a description of A140 Thunder Shrikes, imagine a beefed up A10 that has VTOL capability, and instead of having a 30mm cannon, it has a 40mm cannon that can just straight up annihilate heavy tanks. And it's got a beak nose art, a beak nose art instead of a shark nose art, and it's black because of course it is. It's the Imperial State. What do you expect? Eventually, with your armed escort escorting you through the lower levels of the city and beginning your ascent back into the sky, you watch as you watch as various frescoes and Gothic murals and just Gothic architecture all over the place just pass you by. The prevailing colors of black and gold just cover everything until eventually you see various holographic signs of various advertisements just freaking everywhere. It is a city of black, gold, and endless color. You see individuals of almost every species that you could possibly think of, just casually strolling through the city streets. You even see various channels, you also see channels of just hundreds of thousands of gallons of water being just shunted off into various reclamation plants. You also see other channels deep below that with Gothic architecture built into the bedrock as various aquatic species just kind of wander their way through these channels. You see sea elves, you see merfolk, you see elves, you see dwarves, you see humans, you see even a couple of Tabaxi and Leonin. All through this city. You even see, as you pass through a large square, a circular square with a massive fountain as a trio of merfolk, in spite of the pouring rain, entertain a not insignificantly large crowd of individuals with various water magics being woven throughout their performance as they sing, as their melody just kind of echoes through the square. Completely muted to you, unfortunately. Eventually you get about halfway up the various streets and back into the sky when a second car, this one a bit more rugged in its design, a lot heavier armor plating is bolted onto this thing, with its own trio of thunder strikes escorting it. Inside of this thing is and you recognize this as a Urte Shak War Clans transport, as inside of this transport is none other than another trio. Mihet Klek, why don't you go ahead and describe yourself?
Okay. Mick Gordon is a half orc. He seems to be or age, but doesn't move like it. He has a cloak over his body that kind of looks like one of them were kind of detective cloaks, and a hat, and a mysterious face, kind of taking in his surroundings, and kind of taking his surroundings.
Sitting next to him on this particular transport is none other than one Helio Ironhill of Clan Nurgak. Helio, why don't you go ahead and describe yourself for me, please?
Yeah, you see a really tall, gangly Goliath, and unlike most of his kind, he's actually somewhat thin or at least lean, with arms that are just a bit too long. And weirdly enough, he seems to have hair, unlike most Goliaths. And he's got some armor on him.
Yeah.
Oh,
most Goliaths actually have hair. One of the wonderful benefits of living next to orcs, of being, of living for so long next to orcs, is eventually they just kind of started growing hair for some weird reason.
Good to know. Okay, then never mind that detail.
Yep.
And he's pretty otherwise a normal-ish looking Goliath, except for the weird contraption slung to his back with it seems to be some sort of glaive, but at the same time, but it has a weird construction and seems to look a bit like a crossbow without its limbs mixed in with it, and and some other little strange doodads attached to him.
Indeed. And sitting across from them is none other than Chancellor Ermpok, the leader of the Urte Shak War Clans. As you all eventually clear into the upper limits of the tall and start, and your view is now obstructed only by the tallest of these Gothic spire-like mega city blocks, you see off into the distance a colossal and absolutely monolithic tree that is glowing with this almost electric blue color throughout its branches, which are actually, hilariously enough, stretching well. Even its lowest branches are actually covered by the cloud cover, and and you actually watch as bolts of purple and yellow and blue lightning just flash through what you now recognize as the Yggdrasil Tree of Storms. This monolithic tree that towers over literally everything. Its lowest branches not even several thousand feet above even the tallest of the skyscrapers. These two transports then form up alongside each other and begin to make their way towards what can only be described as a colossal citadel with a large dome on one side. You also see this particular building is, while most Imperial structures are Gothic in nature, this particular structure is even more so. And while many Imperial structures are in fact built with defense in mind, this one is very clearly much more defended than even the inner circle of the city. As you can see, various flak cannons and turrets and various other situations. You even see you also see the certain elements being constructed as you see a land-based arcane mass driver being constructed along the eastern portions of the Imperial Citadel, home of the Imperial Senate and the Imperial Royal Family. As you pass over this thing, you actually see the Imperial shipyards with various airships being constructed. These ones being much more modern and actually made of... These colossal ships of metal and concrete and various other things. Off in the distance, you actually see a Imperial class dreadnought being finished up. The IYS Inquisitorius. Until eventually you start descending. Not in the front area where you expect it to be, because there you actually see a large in the front area you see a large air limousine set down, and out from there you see a bunch of individuals that you don't recognize, and a rather weird collection of individuals. Their features covered by not only by the pouring rain, but also by the fact that they're wearing like heavy cloaks to shield themselves from that pouring rain as they head into the front entrance. And they are being escorted by a Imperial Guard squadron, decked out in full combat armor. But instead, you guys begin to descend towards the rear entrance, where a lot of the more military and a lot of the more military paths are. As both of your respective leaders lean forward to their transport pilots, asking why they're going to the back entrance instead of the front entrance. They hear, "Sudden change in plans, sir. We're being told that to set down here on this pad instead of the other one." As you descend towards your proper pads, you see a third, not an armored transport this time, but instead some kind of sky car, set down on a pad, similar to yours, and the three of them are quite literally right next to each other. Exiting from this sky car, you see a mechanoid individual. DM3496, why don't you go ahead and describe yourself for me, please?
So, stepping out from the car is this about 5'4", 5'3" tall mechanoid individual with cloth covering most of their body, their internals glowing with a sort of eerie, almost soulful green, and on one of their shoulders is hanging a sort of, it kind of looks like a sort of rifle, but it definitely is probably a lot more advanced than what most peoples would have access to in this day and age. It definitely looks like it doesn't fire regular ammunition. But outside of their almost human-like movements, they seem to have a sort of mechanical hitch to them as they step to the side for the other people in the car, other things in the carts to get out.
Mm-hmm. On the other side of the car, you watch as a second individual, much shorter than the mechanical individual, exits that particular side of the vehicle. Thalia Silva Erindria Mythlite, why don't you go ahead and describe yourself for me, please?
Okay, to make things easier on the DM, just the first and last name will do, because Thalia, as many people can just see by her short stature, is a gnome. But she doesn't look like the traditional gnome you would see out in the world. Her skin looks charcoal gray and her hair is bright white. She is a deep gnome who would appear to not really be in the mood to actually welcome people at the present moment. Well, there is a job to do and she is on orders.
Indeed. As your various transports set down and you exit them, you watch as the large Gothic metal doors open up, and out walks as you can see inside, you see several individuals in there, but out walks a relatively speaking, small individual with dark red scales, a almost beak-like maw, and jet black horns coming out of his back. You see wearing inquisitorial an inquisitorial uniform, comes out to greet you all as he fidgets with a wrist computer, and you watch as the as a second shield opens up above the various transport pads, shielding you all from the pissing rain. You all walk up to him, and Thalia, you actually recognize this as the second in command of the Imperial Inquisition, Colonel Knox. His mouth does not move as he addresses you all. My apologies for the unceremonious change in venue, but a certain situation that I have not unfortunately been briefed on has come up. His Imperial Majesty will meet you with... His Imperial Majesty has instructed me to escort you all to the conference room. Please follow me. And he escorts you all inside. As you all make your way through the colossal, abjectly monolithic corridors that has various very gothic designs and just freaking everywhere. You see black, you see gold, you see lots various computer screens. As you are all walking through this, you hear you overhear various conversations being talked about. And many of you begin to notice that there is a sudden surge in draconic aligned individuals. Specifically, individuals bearing the insignia of the Draconic Enclave on their armor or tattooed onto their scales. You see an abnormally high amount of half-dragons and dragonborn individuals just kind of conversing both among themselves and with the various Imperials and the various Imperial aligned individuals. You even see a Inquisition lieutenant talking to a half-dragon, kind of conversing together. I'm telling you, there is something weird going on. Like, two crises of this kind of scale happening at the same time, followed up by... and don't even get me started with what happened with the Glandra incident. I'm telling you, there is something going on. I agree. The number of near-apocalyptic crises happening at the same time has skyrocketed. As you eventually that conversation drops out of earshot, and you walk into the main the main body of the Citadel. You pass another very large hallway, this one lined with murals, several of which you can't make out because you basically barely look at them. And eventually you guys make your way to this area. And inside, door is right here, by the way. That, down here, where I'm pinging. Inside, you see a hobgoblin male dressed in what I'm going to be entirely honest. If any of you have played the Old Republic MMO, just imagine a black and red Sith Inquisitor's uniform. The other individual is a High Elven individual. A High Elven female with pale skin, white hair, platinum blonde hair, and individuals, and you recognize them both as a couple of counselors from also from the Council of Nations. The third counselor goes over and joins them, and asks, "I see that great Imperial Majesty has yet to grace us with his presence." Dagnabbit, I forgot to make an actual token for this guy, unfortunately. Place on this layer, thank you. So, just have to do this. Pardon the fact that that guy is taking over a quarter of the screen. He additionally takes up a seat right over here, and motions for you all to take seats as well. As he says, I know not what situation may be going on, but clearly a lot seems to be going on at the moment. And as you all take your seats and wait a couple of minutes, another individual joins the conference room. You see a very regal high elf, wearing a very clearly imperial designed dress and like long dark jet black dress with gold inlets, gold like decorations throughout. Her hair is pulled back into this large bun on the back of her head, and you see as this individual and the newcomer both see each other, and the High Elven counselor stands up brings himself up to his full height, standing up, practically knocking the chair away from him, and goes, and do any of you speak Elvish?
Double
I
checking.
do. Dante speak Elvis.
Okay.
And I believe Edison does as well.
Oh yeah, Edison. Yeah, I believe it's Edison and Mehet? No, it's Edison. Our two monks both can understand Elvish because they're monks. They're level 20 monks, no less. May I ask why someone such as you is here? Oh, counselor, she says as she walks towards over towards the table, and and she takes her spot right up here at the head. Unfortunately, His Imperial Majesty has been called away on a situation of the draconic variety. I'm certain that if you simply explain to Lord Unksukor that your priorities take precedence over his, I'm certain he will be most understanding. Upon hearing that name, you can sense the temperature in the room drop 10 degrees, sending chills up your spine as all three of the counselors' eyes go wide, and you watch as the elvish one takes his chair back and just politely sits back down. The rest of you recognize the name Unksukor as the Calamity-class ancient silver dragon, who is de facto, for no other reason than because he's both the biggest, the strongest, and the oldest dragon in existence. Oldest living dragon, I would like to go ahead and point out. And is effectively a god in everything but name. So yeah, clearly somebody of great importance. His Imperial Majesty offers his profound apologies for not being here, but as representing the Imperial State, she looks directly at the Elvish counselor to her right. No, to her left, sorry. I have been informed as to the situation that is going on and have been requested to represent the Imperial State in this particular matter. With that said, I believe we should all be getting on with the hearing as to why we have all been called here. She grabs a control on the table and points it towards the holographic projector here at the center of the table, and clicks a control. And you all see this individual. This individual is known as Dr. Elsa Vollen. She is, or was, the former lead scientist for the Confederacy of Independent Nations. Her crimes are too numerous to count. And some time ago, she was recorded as being... And she clicks another thing, and you see a map to the Isle of Selens. She was recorded as being... her visage was recognized upon the Isle of Selens, specifically within the AgriCorp Biogen lab. That was 6 months ago. 48 hours after that, we lost all contact with the island. After various negotiations were underway and would eventually become stalled out, 2 weeks ago we received a text-only transmission from the Isle. Specifically from Clearcos, the Urteshok settlement. Why is it not pinging? There it goes. On the island. The situation on the island has apparently deteriorated. We were not able to ascertain as to what exactly is going on. Whoops. Might want to actually be on the same page as everybody else. That would be wonderful. But the situation has clearly developed into something dire. She directs the hobgoblin individual then says, well, perhaps if the Imperial State had simply allowed the Council to negotiate these treaty, the Philistinia Accords, perhaps this situation wouldn't have become necessary, or have developed at all. She looks... The ambassador, which Thalia, you actually recognize as Iliadara Darkstrake, a defector, hilariously enough, from the Elvish nation, which I do not remember the name off of my head. And I'm not going to look it up because that would screw up the stream. Yeah, seriously. Just kind of glowers at the hobgoblin individual, and the chancellor just kind of also gives a dirty look at the goblin individual. This and decides to basically cut through everything, and says, "You six will be going to the Isle of Saloons and will be investigating as to what exactly is going on. And will deal with the situation, if necessary. The Imperial State will offer, has made their various armaments open to you all, and you will be leaving here in the morning. Are there any questions?"
Pretty much have a question about sending us, because if it's without being disrespectful to the whole council, since it's pretty much on Imperial territory, wouldn't it be wiser to send a small squad to look out in this situation, and why six of us in particular?
The Council, says the Chancellor, of Nations decided that their ineffable wisdom was required given the international nature of this situation. "Oh, yes, that is quite right," says the rotund human.
An intervention that neither side asked for or wanted.
Yep. For no other reason, and from what you can gather, the only reason why they seem to be involved is because it's the Imperial State. Weirdly enough, which is understandable given the fact that they can't do anything right.
Oi.
Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just giving their political talking points. I'm not saying it's correct.
I was gonna say, down. May roll an inside check because don't know why I got a bit of hunt in the back of my neck. They're probably holding something on us.
Yep. And
Actually,
like I said,
that would be a good idea. Could all of us roll insight just in case? Because the story ain't complete. Something gotta be hidden.
go ahead and give me an insight check.
Can I do it well?
Go for it. I don't know why you rolled with. I don't know why Mehat rolled with advantage, but okay.
I don't know. I think it was just auto. Because I just clicked it and it just did. So it must be like, I'll check my settings. Sure.
Yeah, it did it for me as well.
Yeah, but okay. And for reasons beyond my comprehension, it is not letting me look at your character sheets. It keeps saying that the session that my session has expired.
Apparently the query option was not given, so that's why it was stuck at always roll advantage.
Yeah, okay. Everybody go into their settings and check and make sure that that is the case. Because apparently the game will not let me do that.
I already did mine pretty much.
Okay.
My settings are fine.
Okay, good.
I done mine ahead of time to avoid this situation.
All right, good.
But yeah, either way for me, my insight is shite.
Okay, Soundwave, they're just generally hard to read. Dante, yep, that checks out. DM3496 and dagnabbit, I forgot what EFB was. Who the EFB was playing?
Helio, I believe.
Yes.
Helio and Mehat. It's not that they're holding back. They just don't have a whole lot of information to go off of.
Yeah.
Because again, it's a text only situation, and based on what they're saying, the basic premise of the message was SOS now.
So I'll ask earlier, did we receive a signal as well?
Say again?
Did we receive an SOS signal as well?
No, it seems the Imperial State was the one who got that message.
No,
So no, the Urte shut. If you recall correctly from the session 0 that we had, pretty much the only people that have like been able to catch anything coming from the Isle of Selens was the Imperial State. And it was because of their reaction that this meeting is happening.
This is weird, like.
And you get the and you being of the Urte shock, you know that the that Imperial technology, don't get me wrong, Erte shock technology is nothing to sneeze at. Don't get me wrong, but the Imperial technology is just kind of better, which means their communication technology is a little bit better.
So probably the reason why you receive the message instead of us is that whatever is blocking our transmissions, that it unable to block yours, at least to some extent.
Exactly, and apparently the only reason why from what you're gathering, that signal probably was basically like a last ditch Hail Mary, just huck something as hard as huck a message as hard as they possibly could, as far as they could. And the only reason why the Imperial state caught it was probably because they monitor bands that just quite frankly everybody else doesn't really have access to. And that was the band that they got. And again, even with that, it was a text-only transmission. Rather than an audio or a straight-up video transmission that probably would have conveyed more information, all they're getting is very short, probably 10-ish character-long message being hucked as hard as it possibly can.
Okay.
And
that.
Yeah. But that's basically why.
With us being the dark so much, the only thing that you're short of is that the scientist. So, do you have a dossier on her?
On who?
The scientist that they showed in the.
You do recognize the name of Dr. Elsa Vollen as somebody that the Imperial State, particularly the Thelestinian population of the Imperial State, really fucking hates. The reason behind that have never really been discussed outside of the Imperial State, though. Speaking of which, Thalia, you actually do know the reason behind that particular hatred towards her specifically. She is the individual who created Death Fog. Yeah.
Talia just. So with one hand, she's pinching the bridge of her nose. Right hand raises up out of respect for the council.
Mm-hmm.
With all due respect to the lords and ladies of the council, but for the sake of the nanoseconds I am trying to count in my head for how long she has been missing, you are to tell us that the sole creator of Death Fog is missing.
To be entirely fair, Soundwave. Sorry, Thalia.
Yes.
To be entirely fair, she has been missing since the war ended. She basically dropped off the face of the planet as far as everyone has been considered, as far as everyone else is concerned, and she has, to the point where a massive manhunt has been been going on for the past 5-ish years, and thus far she has evaded capture. Until about 6 months ago, where her countenance was noticed on the Isle of Selens.
So had a lead, lost the lead. Now you're sending 6 people from 3 differing and highly combative, politically speaking, cultures to find this person. I'm sorry.
Iliadara.
I'm sorry to say this for the sake of time. I'm sorry to say this, but where is the brain cells on this idea?
You hear Iliadara talk directly. She does not speak this out loud. Due in no small part to the fact that this is probably no small part to the fact that, she's an ambassador. She has to at least pretend like she's being amicable. So saith the great wisdom of the council. Thalia, if you would like, I can go ahead and just list off all of her crimes, if you would like. I have them listed right here.
No need. Just by her having continental hatred on her back and her being a walking, talking bullseye, I could try to piece everything together.
Okay. To be fair, it's not entirely continental hatred. It's a very specific portion of the population whose member happens to include your boss. It would be a far more accurate description of that. Yeah. General Volakhod Gries, aka Talon, is a Philistinian who was born and raised within the Free Republic of Philistinia, and then sometime during the beginning of the war, during the beginning of the Great War, Philistinia got blown up with death fog by the Confederacy. Yeah. Despite the fact that Philistinia at the time was neutral.
Yeah, that's gonna cause some opinions.
Yeah. I don't know why Helio is way the frick over there.
Helio's over here.
Yeah, we got 2 pretty much.
Okay, never
There's
mind.
2
I'm good.
Helios.
Okay, my bad.
Weird.
My bad. I just saw character token way the frick off to the side. I'm like, why are they over there? Anywho.
But anyway.
Draconis the dispatch, sir.
Yeah, seriously. Anywho. So, with all that said and done, you all, process the amount of just holy crappery that is going into this particular mission. Any other questions you'd like to ask about this particular mission?
Yes, and yes, I'm from the mission is much of investigate on what happened and what we had to do if, let's just say, something that could mess up that, say, gone bad, like, say, any hostilities / injured from the Isles. Is our mission going to be pretty much capture or rescue of any information that we can scavenge?
The Elvish counselor states, basically, says, we leave the entire situation to your discretion.
Yeah, now he says, muttering something, and Seal just thinking to himself.
Anywho, so if there are no more questions, we will go ahead and end the meeting there.
This unit inquires, does the target need to be captured alive?
The council one of the Goblinoid counselor takes a breath in and is immediately cut off by both the chancellor and the ambassador Iliadara with a resounding no.
Noted.
Acknowledged. This unit shall proceed to do their duty.
They both nod. Are there any other further questions? I know that there is not a lot of information to be going off of.
Well, to degree, yes, if we have to be going flying in, is there any, like, idea of a drop-off zone that we're going to be dropping off and see if there's anything that we can go on?
The Imperial State will be providing you with a rapid assault transport piloted by one of our own pilots, and you will be dropped off at the origin point of the transmission at Clearcos. The outskirts of Clearcos.
Good. That is the most obvious place to start an investigation.
Now, where could be?
That's where the clues might be present.
Exactly. Now then, I suggest you all get a wonderful night's sleep. I know that you all will be needing it. The armory will be open. The armory will be open to you tomorrow morning. She stands up, and so does both, and I'm assuming so does everybody else. And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
DM had been standing the entire time.
oh yeah, that would do it.
Just stand up and just
Yeah.
push his chair in. Super respectful.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say this now. If anybody wants to ask a GM question, say GM instead of DM. I know that's a little bit weird given the fact that this is a D&D one-shot, but still. Just so that we don't mistake people.
Yeah, it will make sense for us to call you GM because we already have a character that goes by DM.
Exactly. All right. So, the next day, you all go down to the armory, which I do not have a picture for because I ran out of memory space in Roll20. Where you meet an individual, and he provides you with healing stims and grenades. I would like everyone to go ahead and give me 1, 2, 3, 4. I would like everyone to give me a 4d4 roll, please.
9, 10, 11, 12.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You did.
5.
You did. Oh my god. That is perfect.
Okay, 1, 2, 3,
No!
4,
Aw.
5, 6. Okay.
It was broken. We could have had 8, 9, 10, 11, double 12.
All right. Let us see here. Dante, you receive 1 supreme healing stem, 2 superior healing stems, and 1 common healing stem. Or just regular healing stem. So go ahead and mark down that. I am going to go ahead and I will go ahead and show this to everybody so that everybody has this. Helio. You get a common, a superior, and 2 supremes.
Ooh.
Mihet, you get a supreme, 2 graders, and a common. Thalia, you get a grader, a superior, a common, and a supreme. You get 1 of each. Hilariously enough.
Ah.
So I get 2
And
greater.
also, I'm going.
DM, you get 2 superior, a greater, and a supreme. Edison, you get a greater, 2 healing, and a superior. And to top all of you off, each of you also gets a health stone. And then next up, you get a set of grenades, should you want them.
Gimme.
Firstly, I am trying to.
You are allowed to have, I'm going to say, 3 of the basic and 2 advanced, but you have to roll for it. Which would be a D 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A D13.
How do you roll something like that?
Oh, I got it. Slash R space 1D and hit 13.
So I'm gonna take 3 stun grenades.
I don't think I did it right.
You can have 3 of the basic grenades. And two advanced grenades.
So I roll that one more time.
Yep. Couple of 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy. You DM gets 2 gravity grenades.
No. Okay, I don't think I'm doing that right.
It's.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my stems situated.
DM, remind me how you roll 1d13.
It's already typed up in the chat minus the dot.
Oh, okay.
Minus the, yeah.
Forward slash, not backslash.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a space.
Yep.
Yeah.
11.
Also, one more time since it's too advanced.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, Helio, you get a sonic grenade and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on, I'm just going to edit this real quick and just put numbers at everything. So that I don't have to count.
And just to make this faster with fine grenades, I'm just gonna do 213. Just take the different numbers. Just
How far can these grenades be thrown?
it's at the very top. All grenades have a 30 feet radius, and
Well, no, it's that's the explosion radius. I'm asking
Yeah,
how far you can throw the grenade before it hits you.
I'm going to say you can huck these up to. I'm gonna say depending on your strength, you can huck them up to. I'm gonna say 3 times your strength modifier. Actually, no. I'm gonna go twice your strength modifier. No, actually, three times. 3 times.
Yes. 0 times 3 is still 0.
0.
I think it'd be probably better to just say that it's a 30-foot like close range and 60-foot long range.
Agreed. We'll just go with that. 12 and 13.
And what grenade did I get?
Alright, let's see here. Where are we? EFB. Okay. Going. I gotta go down the list, make sure I got everybody.
Didn't do mine yet, but that was because I'm doing my stems.
Alright. There we go. Mihet, you only rolled once and you rolled an 11. You get a sonic grenade. Dante, you rolled a 12 and a 9. You get a vacuum grenade and a radiant grenade. Mihet, you get an inferno grenade. Okay, Thalia, you get a hallucination grenade and an arc grenade. I realize that rolling a 1 is theoretically funny, but arc grenades are nothing to sneeze at. It's freaking 5d6. It's 5d6 lightning damage.
I mean,
I wasn't laughing at that. I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at number 6.
Hallucination deals no damage, but creatures within the radius are confused as take confusion for a round with a DC 12 Wisdom negates. Creatures failing the save must save again on the following round, or the effect reoccurs up to a maximum of 6 rounds. Yeah, it's not a terrible grenade. Sure, it's not direct damage.
It just reminds me of a certain spell.
Oh boy. I believe that would be
I
confusion.
don't.
If not a pattern.
No. Yes, and you're lucky I don't have it.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna quick roll the gravity grenade to GM just to see if I did it correctly.
5d6.
That is not
Five.
supposed to happen.
Creatures that fail their
automatically.
saves. Creatures that fail their saves are knocked prone. Yes, you did that correctly. Just
I don't know why the damage auto rolled.
go to your settings and make sure that
It is set. It is set to don't auto roll damage. I don't know why it rolled it. It just did.
I'm assuming that it's because it's a DC and not an attack.
Okay.
That it's a DC save. We'll just have you roll your 5d6 thunder whenever we go to combat.
All right. I'll just have the damage toggled off for now then.
All right.
You said we also get 3 basic ones?
Yes, 3 basic of your choice.
Hmm.
3 basic in addition to the
2 advanced, yes.
Okay. All right.
M, are you wanting advanced grenades?
Yeah, I rolled 1. I ended up getting if I remember correctly, I think I ended up getting, I rolled a 6 on that, I think. So is that the hallucination?
Yeah, that is a hallucination grenade. Go ahead and roll your second one. Waiting for the second roll. That is, oh boy, that is a 5d6 necrotic atom grenade. Have fun with that, sucker.
Oh boy. You shouldn't give me this much power.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let me see here. Has everybody rolled for advanced grenades?
Yep.
Yep.
I believe so.
Alright then. With that, I believe we can go ahead and move back on over to here for a few seconds. The next day, you all get your various grenades and stems. You decide not to get a hold of any kind of like extra weapons or whatnot. You're pretty much covered there. And in the case of some of you, it's because you don't want to bother with Imperial weaponry. They're not worth the time and effort. And eventually, you all board up onto another transport. It's still pouring rain because it's the monsoon season. And the Tree of Storms is also right frickin' there. By the way, just as an aside, just to give you an understanding of just how fucking massive that tree is, at the trunk at its narrowest is 50 miles wide. Again, at its narrowest. Anywho. And you eventually board up onto a transport and make your way over to the Isle of Selens. You all, and which takes 2 weeks, because of course it does. Actually, no, it takes about a week and a half to get there. And eventually, you all, as the Isle of Selens comes into view, you see lots and lots of trees. It is a jungle island. You can see off on the northern peninsula over here, you see the AgriCorp Biogen lab that has been created over there. And you see over here, you do also start to see cresting, just barely poking up above the tree line. You do see Clearcos. As soon as you get right about here or so, suddenly all of the power in the plane dies.
Okay, Dante's gonna check on the pilot a little bit to see what's going on.
Pilot is like, he's like fiddling with various instruments. All of the purely mechanical instruments are still very much working, but none of his electrical stuff is working. That's not good. He still seems to have control of the jet, but the engine isn't going. And you can tell because you can't hear the engine.
Is this supposed to be normal, or do you think
No, it is not.
Oh boy.
It seems like we're heading for a emergency landing.
He immediately, the pilot then turns and yells back at the rest of you, "Everybody prep for crash landing."
Oh boy. And Tom's gonna grab something to make sure he doesn't go flying off the ship just in case we're gonna have to crash.
There are like big freaking belts that'll lock you in.
Yeah, he's gonna lock himself in and just brave and best of luck here. And advise everybody to do the same thing. Or unless you're a fan of going out the window.
Again, common sense is common for Thalia, and I'm guessing DM as well. So Thalia's locking herself in.
Yep, I'm assuming everybody locks themselves in, unless somebody decides otherwise.
Well, DM 3496 seems entirely unbothered by the fact that the entire craft is headed for a crash landing.
I mean, okay. So is DM not locking himself in?
Why should he bother with the concerns of flesh creatures?
Because the concerns of flesh creatures have. You are in a plane that is going several hundred miles an hour. I'm sorry, I'm well aware that you may be made out of metal, but that does not necessarily mean that you are still very much mortal.
Cook is calmly strapping himself in.
All right.
Well,
DM does take a few moments to recalculate. Straps themselves in.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
You can see that you guys are making a slow descent. Based on the trajectory, you're probably going to make it right about here or so, where I'm pinging.
Well, if we break out last minute to pray for regrets, now's the time if we somehow survive.
The plane just kind of glides through through the air until eventually you start seeing trees on the outside of the plane, and then until eventually you guys are like jostled about it, like strapped down clothes in a laundromat. DM, I'm going to give you this wonderful little look at what you would have taken if you hadn't strapped yourself down.
I don't know why I'm thinking that see for Futurama where it says the infinite staircase.
Yeah.
That would have been fine.
Yeah, not survival. I could do my reaction. Only take 15 of that.
Yeah. Anywho, so eventually the plane comes to a eventually I could tank it.
Oh
I'd
my
love to see
goodness.
you. Theoretically speaking,
Don't
yes,
say
you
I'm-
could.
Don't say the phrase. Don't say the phrase, because somebody will make it happen later.
Anywho, so eventually the plane comes. Eventually the plane, which I probably should mention, is actually a Sky Ranger. Yes, it is in fact the Enemy Unknown Sky Ranger, not the XCOM 2 Sky Ranger, because the Enemy Unknown Sky Ranger is way better. Is a way better design, in my blunt opinion. Anywho.
Anyway. So how long did we like get skirted across the
Yeah, eventually it comes to a screeching halt on its belly. Surprisingly enough, the rest of it seems pretty much intact. Like, you can see a cracked, you see the cockpit glass has been cracked, but other than that, it seems the Sky Ranger basically tanks that pretty well. And you guys are right about here on the island.
Well, that could have been a much rougher. Well, that could have been much rougher.
That could have, yeah. The pilot says that could have been much worse, and it could have been much better as well. He climbs out of his pilot seat, goes over, pries a panel open, and basically uses a crank to crank open the back hatch for you guys, and walks out to go inspect his Sky Ranger.
Yeah. Don't be good. Bugle just gets out of the thing so he can just get an idea of surroundings of where he's at. Well, I don't know what else the rest of you, but I prefer getting some fresh air after what happened.
I'm assuming
Yes,
everybody.
I certainly didn't think the calm before the storm would end so quickly.
All right, and with that, you basically you all notice that while the rest of Dahlia saying, "Is everyone all right? Sound off if you're injured." I'm assuming she can't. Can't talk at the moment.
No, I can. I was just not trying to disrupt the narration.
Oh. Narration over, please. Feel free.
Well, not unless you can somehow fit a hovercraft.
Sadly, I can't.
The pilot then have to drop in maybe 30 to 50 minutes since I do have my obligations to attend to in the morning my time. Yeah. All right, understood.
Understood.
The pilot then gets walks back into the craft, pulls out a ladder, and gets on top of the Sky Ranger, and like opens up a series of panels with a power drill, and looks at everything and goes, "Fudge!
What's happened?
What's wrong?
We're in an EM field. All of the wiring and everything is fine. Everything, all of the internal power modules are fine. It's just everything is just frickin' turned off."
So we're pretty much up a dry creek without a paddle.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
Great.
Probably a similar tech blocking transmission. So we solve the problem here. We solve our EM problem.
That is likely. He stands up, pulls out a set of binoculars, and starts looking around. Stops at pointing northwest. All right, I see clear costs, and he points, and keeping the goggles on, and he points towards it, and says, "I see clear costs that way."
Well, at least we got an idea, but I think it'd be wise that someone wants to at least stay by the ship and somehow we can get this thing working somehow.
He lowers his goggles, looks down at the craft, and goes, "Yeah, that's not happening. Not with the EM field going on."
That's fair, but still just worried if someone or something that can somehow get the wrong hands on this.
Oh, don't worry. He climbs down, goes inside, and pulls out a big ol' high caliber machine gun. They ain't getting their hands on this.
Well, we already got that covered, so I guess if we find it soon to get this thing back in the air.
GM.
Yes.
Question.
Yes.
How big, feet-wise, how big is our mode of transportation?
Give
My
me
measurement
1
of feet,
second.
how big? You know why I'm asking. You know why I'm asking, because you saw my spell list.
Well,
No, not that.
wait, now I got film going.
Hang on. I'm pulling up a picture of the Sky Ranger.
Buddy, wait.
Images. Okay. Do. Trying to find a good picture of this thing to give a sense. Okay, here we go. This. No, actually, that's not it. That's the XCOM 2 one. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna open this real quick. Okay. If you look in the text chat for the VC, you will notice that I have pulled up a picture for you of the actual Sky Ranger. It's roughly about that big.
Honestly, I don't know why I'm thinking of hell divers for some reason.
I mean,
So based off of how that is, it's roughly about 18 feet long.
18 to 20, yeah.
I thought it would work.
Something that wasn't going to your plan.
Oh, we don't.
If you were thinking of using Tensor's floating disk,
No. Yeah, this says no larger. It didn't say longer, so maybe? Because I was thinking about using non-detection. But key thing that is tripping me up is saying, or an object no larger than 10 feet in any direction. Okay, so height or width. It can't be longer than 10 feet. Well, gosh darn it. Yep, I can't use non-detection.
yeah, I'm going to say no. Not only because the whole like non-detection thing, you would have to like cover the entire thing in non-detection. Second of all, you would have to go not only the outside, but you would also have to conceal the inside as well.
So
Fair.
yeah, but now, well, got that covered. Best we made out to the outpost, so we can at least get some ground cover. So
Mm-hmm.
It's roughly about 10:30-ish, based on the position of the sun.
AM or PM?
AM.
Okay.
So you all begin trekking through the dense jungle that is this island, making your way roughly about the direction towards Clearcoast, and it takes about 2-ish hours to get there on foot. May I ask what the Constitution save is for?
Maybe we'll miss
Okay.
this input.
As you get closer and closer to Clearcoast, eventually you start hearing off in the distance.
Ooh. What, this can't sound good.
As you all book it and make your way over, and eventually you guys eventually arrive right about here, where I'm pinging.
Alright, I see it. Left side if everybody else is curious.
As you all enter what looks to be a square of sorts, probably an outer along the outer edge of the of Clearcoast, you do see the telltale signs of the beginnings of a Urte-Shock settlement, with a series of turrets set up on one of the buildings, and several cybernetic individuals all just kind of slowly marching their way towards the building. Out front of the building, you see a large orc armed with a pair of hand axes and some kind of wrist and a odd-looking wrist computer on his arm, hacking and slashing at these various cybernetically these grotesquely cybernetic individuals, cutting one of them down, switching over. Hello. Tries to hit another one, and you watch as some kind of a shield pops up and stops the axe dead in its tracks. the thing reaches up, grabs him by the throat with one of her hands. A pulse of green comes out from underneath. He freezes up and falls over.
Wait, is it the big guy that's attacking him, or
The big guy is down.
what? Well, so much for the.
Inside the building, you hear panicked chittering as these turrets are firing on these things. I would like everyone to go ahead as soon as I remember where the tracker is.
I'm just gonna be like, darn, we need to save who we can save on this.
Go ahead and roll me initiative, please.
Remember, click your tokens so that way you can track it.
My bad.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying I'm taking a 12 because that's my fault for not quicking myself to begin with. Wow!
What? Hang on, I need to check something real quick. Please tell me I don't have alert. God dang it. I didn't give myself alerts.
Also, damn, if you're questioning how can I roll twice for an initiative because I have the Sentinel sealed.
You have
Understandable.
Okay, you have the Sentinel feat, correct?
No, not the feet, the sealed. I got the sealed. Like here, I can post this real quick.
Yeah, post a screenshot for me, please. In the VC chat for me.
Well, I mean, I could just like direct it to you so I can. Yeah, I'm just gonna direct this to you when you get a chance to check your DMs.
Oh, Sentinel Shield. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. Okay. Yep. That makes sense. Okay then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm counting 5 individuals who have rolled initiative. Who am I missing?
Edison just rolled, but didn't
Oh yeah.
click the token to add it to the thing.
Okay. Hang on. I'll just add her. I'll just add Edison. Add turn. 17. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that is everybody. Now time for them to roll.
Ah, I'm back. My whole entire system had a conniption fit.
Yep.
Sorry to hear that.
Okay. That is a Hive drone. Initiative. I'm really hoping that... Okay. That's not gonna help at all. Okay. Here, let's just do this. There we go. Now everybody can see. I'm just gonna have to switch between them. This one. Initiative. This one. Initiative. This one. Initiative. This one. Initiative. And this one. Initiative. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm missing this one. Oh, there we go. 5, 6. Okay, there we go. Okay. Next up, we have this one, which is that thing. Okay. And then we have this one, which is this thing. Pull this over here. And then finally we have this one, which is Nano Signal Drone. This one. And that can go over there. I'm only going to give the turrets one turn because they all fire at the same time. And that gives defense turrets. That's actually not bad. Alright. Not ascending. Not descending order. Thank you. Alright. Whoops.
And it's gone.
You closed it. There
Yep.
we go. Now it's back again.
Alright. I would like everyone to go ahead and let us begin combat, why don't we? As you see these three, here you guys pounding out of the coming out of the jungle. Here you turn and look directly at you, and you can see that these individuals have cybernetics practically, quite literally growing out of them.
What? I was gonna say. What?
DM, it is your turn.
Okay. Also, to add on a bit of a continuation from Rain's initial question, is this chattering whatever out in any language we can understand?
Do you speak Binaric?
Decor, yes.
No.
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 I speak common, undercommon, and primordial. So I don't think primordial would be considered binardic.
Okay. DM, you would DM, you recognize this language as Binaric, but weirdly enough, it doesn't translate to you. You.
And
Go ahead.
The monks who come? What about the monks who come understand all languages? Right.
Okay. You actually also recognize the language as Binaric. But again, it's one of those things where it's like that it sounds gibberish to you. It sounds like somebody it sounds like they're talking in what is clearly Binaric, but the sentence structure is just completely wrong. Like all of the vowels, all of the vowels, all of the consonants, everything that makes Binaric into a comprehensible language is just completely not there. It's just like, what? With one very, very distinct difference. With one very distinct exception. Assimilate.
Okay.
Anywho, DM, your turn.
Alright, just...
You do have Boots of Spider Climb, just so you know.
I know. Just did do a little bit of a measure just to see.
Yep.
Okay. So, how, like, tall is this building right here?
That is 1 story. It
does
is
not tell me anything in feet.
That is, I'm gonna say 15 feet. 15 feet on this roof, and 30 up on here, which is where this,
Okay.
which is where this one is right here.
Okay. Then, take about 20 feet to get on top. Still need to... Okay, so 20, 25. Move. So DM quite deftly steps onto the wall and starts running up it, up onto the roof. And once he skids to a halt, he pulls out the rifle on his back from his shoulder and trains it squarely at this motherfucker over here.
Okay.
And this is going to be just a regular attack with my weapon. But since this person has not acted this turn, I get an advantage onto this attack.
Indeed.
Alright, this is an attack. So, yakow!
Another nat 20.
Whoo, boy! Come on.
Boy, howdy.
That did not sound particularly loud.
Hang on.
There it goes.
There we go. Okay. You watch as he lines up his shot, directs it at the at one. This one seems to have a large backpack-like thing or energy cell with crystals coming out the top and bottom, and just boosh, fires an attack at it. Do. Give me 1 second. All right, I am going to roll myself a d20. Okay. And nothing happens. Or nothing seems to happen. Go ahead and give me damage.
Alright. Here comes the anti-material rifle damage. And then here comes sneak attack damage.
So that's 36,
Dead.
39, 34.
That is dead. That's dead. There's no need to calculate all that. That is dead.
Ow! Looking up there.
Whoa.
You watch as DM lines up a shot, waits, pause for dramatic effect, boosh, and just instantly, without even trying. Wrong freaking button.
Yeah, this is right now. That's 109 damage.
Just instantly smokes the top half of this thing completely. Is just missed. The top half of this thing is just missed.
No, it's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
DM just, casually does a rack of the bolt sort of action, even though he technically doesn't really need to, and just quietly mutters to himself.
I mean, it is
annihilated. Recalculating.
It is a bolt action rifle, so racking a new one is required.
Then he did do that.
Yep. That was way smarter than. That is way smarter than I'm gonna be entirely honest.
See, I noticed that there is one enemy that didn't have a title, so I'm like, that motherfucker's giving the orders.
Wait a second. You can't see the nameplate?
Well, we can't see that nameplate.
Yeah, this specific guy's nameplate does not exist. So I was like,
I can see
target
the rest
acquired.
of the other names, but not for that one.
Oh,
Yeah, not for that one or for dead guy number 1. Did we just kill an ally?
No. That is, in fact, not what you did. Give me 1 second.
I was gonna say, did Noi just somehow single-handedly end the round of the combat?
Freaking nabbit.
That'll be even funnier if he did.
Okay.
oh boy.
Okay. That was like stupid smart of you. And because I'm going to say that because you acted on. Because you act. I'm going to. This was my fault. I should have let you see that. I don't know how I missed that. I am so sorry.
It's all good.
I'm going to say that instead of like obliterating the entire top half of this thing, it is on the ground with a massive hole in its head.
I think it'd be fair to say that it's missing its entire head.
Exactly what I'm thinking. Like massive hole in his head. I'm sorry, what head?
Yeah, I would normally just let you have that. But again, you were acting off of a mistake that an admittedly stupid mistake that I had made, and assumed something that A is not correct. B means that I have to. There's a mechanic specifically to this thing that I need to showcase.
Oh no!
All right.
What was triggered? What was triggered?
Other. You'll get to it. Don't worry.
I think we'll get to it sooner than later.
Yep. Cool. Okay.
Well, with the basically decapitation of the seemingly important guy, I'm pretty sure that is all I can do on my turn.
I believe so. Yes, unless you want to take a bonus action to hide.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take a bonus action to try and hide.
All right, give me a stealth check.
I believe this will just be a regular stealth. Hiya.
Yeah, they have no idea where you are.
engaging Overwatch.
Nobody shall never suspect the sniper of all things.
All right.
What the? I think that's a bit wrong for the turtle.
That's the
There we
button.
go.
That's the button. My bad. Next up is this Hive drone. Right over here. Pull up Hive drone. Speed 30. Okay. 10, 15, 20. All right. And they go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And they are going to take a shot at... They're going to take a shot at Dante.
Alright. That's a mess.
All right, you watch as what looks to be a orc. However, this orc has lost all pigmentation in their skin. Just completely and utterly lost all pigmentation, and you can also see the cybernetic growths coming out of them. Raise a fist, point that fist directly at you, and you hear a pew as a shot goes wide at you, and as Dante, you notice as it's passing by you, you can see arcs of electricity coming off of the bullet as it flies past you.
Alrighty.
And hey, oh wait, hold on. Crap, I forgot. I did a fuck up. Never mind. You're fine. Edison, your turn.
All right, if all of my IRL machinery will stop having a stroke.
Yep.
Let's see. In theory, my plan will be to go to that nearest nearest Hive drone. I believe so. Well, wherever the nearest one is being there we go. I think would that be the one that would? I think that's the one that just did shot at Dante.
No, this one hasn't acted yet. The closest one is this one.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Right
so I
over
shall
here.
go to. Okay.
Everybody can hear the music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Okay. So in theory, I shall attempt to use my the folding staff attack the Hive nano signal drone with the folding staff.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
If I may need some assistance.
You're attacking. You're attacking the nano signal drone. Is that what I heard?
Yes, it'll be. Yes, it'll be that closest one.
I think the closest drone.
The closest Hive drone.
Okay.
Yeah, the closest Hive drone.
Okay.
This one, Jared.
Yes,
All right.
that
Cool.
one. That
All
one.
right. Cool.
The thing.
It's literally just referred to as Hive drone. Which, as you get as you close the distance with it, you notice this one is a Goliath. Similarly, with those tech growths coming out of their face and body.
Fun.
Gee, I wonder where I got the idea for this.
It's a mystery. Let's see. Just had it up, and it's being difficult.
Oh, fun.
Machinery, stop that.
Are you moving closer? Are you moving closer to it, or are you staying where you are?
I'll definitely move closer. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. I can't quite remember what was the folding staff. What was the distance I'm able to use on that? What's the?
I believe that is a 5-foot distance.
5. Okay, so I would have to be right next to him.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to be
Yep,
up and close.
Okay. There we go.
All right. All right. Make an attack with your folding staff.
And if it will cooperate. I don't know if that did or not.
Do.
Did I do that correctly?
Yes, you did that correctly.
Yes.
That is a hit. A D20 goes off. Then nothing happens. You clock it right across the face. Go ahead and roll damage.
And then with the damage, do I need to is there anything where it's for clicking on it or anything that I need to do with that?
Quick on the name of the weapon on the chat.
There should I could have sworn I gave you a folding staff damage on your character sheet.
Yep.
That
yeah,
is
but
seven.
if you click on the name of the weapon in the Roll20 chat, it rolls the damage for the attack that was already rolled.
All right.
Good to know.
Anything else you're doing? You clock it across the face, and it does actually react to it, and immediately goes back to the standing its standard standing pose. And as soon as you see it do that, you notice that his eye is completely glazed over. There's nothing there. Were it not for the fact that you actually saw that thing actually move from the impact of this, you wouldn't have known that thing actually took that hit. Complete and utter blank face.
When it rains, it pours. Certainly interesting.
Anything else you would like to do, Edison?
Let's see. I believe Edison will then proceed. Let's see. Because that was about 25 feet of movement.
1, 5, 10, 15, 20.
To get from the one to the ground?
That would have been... that is, in fact, 25 feet of movement.
And is there with this other building to the north, is there a presumed roof on that one?
Yes, there is. It is 30 feet up.
And about 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay, that should work.
The roof is roughly about 30 feet up.
I believe I shall then proceed to use some movement there, if possible, to get onto that roof. seeing that bigs probably don't do a lot of damage in this battle. Let me reconfigure this plan.
All right. First of all, give me a athletics check or an acrobatics, depending on which one you want to use. I'll let you decide.
Acrobatics would be much better. Let's see.
Oh yeah, you make it up. And now for an attack of opportunity.
That's what I was expecting slightly, but I shall risk that.
That is an 18.
Oh, and that hits my armor class. Oh boy, howdy.
Okay, first of all...
it does? Wait. It does?
She wasn't using patient defense.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, you little snot bucket.
Love a good silvery barbs.
DC 20. Spell save DC. What is the save on that? Or is it just, or is that just a straight up reroll of the attack?
The spell causes a straight reroll of the attack. However, the way that myself, Cat, and Dragon use it, we say that spell is way too broken to be low level to do all that. So it is a charisma saving throw based off of my spell save DC. So yeah, that is a charisma saving throw of 20. Try at it.
No, he has to reroll.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
I tried to save you. I tried to save you and I made it worse.
Oh, fudge.
Somehow the pain feels worse somehow.
Edison, I would like you to take 25 and 24 necrotic damage. First and foremost.
So,
Wait.
49 points of necrotic damage.
Wait, I'm reading the spell. It said reroll the d20 and use the lower roll. So the hit was with 18 regardless.
Oh, okay, never mind. So never mind, just take 34 necrotic. My bad. And use the lower roll. Yep, that's my bad. That was my bad.
Well, that is a natural 20 for the enemies wasted.
True.
Yep, but I'm still marking it because that's how it's a thing I bring over from my Saturday group. We always keep track of nat 20s, nat 1s, and 12s. But I'm not keeping track of 12s at this point. I'm keeping track of nat 1s and nat 20s, and god dang, we're racking up right now.
Yep. And then, Edison, once you're done taking that damage, I need a DC 19 Constitution saving throw.
I can't help you again. It's a one-time reaction per round.
Awesome.
I only got
cool.
4 of those. I can't help you.
Honest, I'll be entirely honest. You should have saved that silvery barbs for the second half of this.
Oh, you haven't kept track of my magic item, have you?
Well, he has key. If he needs to reroll a save, he can.
There we go. I'm sorry, and was how much was that initial damage again?
Initial damage 34.
All right, I think I got that. And then what was that save?
I need a Constitution saving throw.
in a
Okay, never mind. You watch as this thing reaches out to grab you. Doesn't manage to actually do it, but does manage to like straight up slap you, slap your leg, very nearly breaking your ankle. And you actually and you are now up on top of the roof, 30 feet up. So you're actually like right here.
And see. I think Edison's going to use the rest of his move to slowly back, farther back away. a little stressed,
Yeah.
to say the least.
That said, as you analyze, as you like roll your foot to like, okay, make sure that's actually, you know, still functioning. You do notice several very, very small lights, like all over that foot. And with that, I believe that is the end of your turn, Edison.
So I don't believe I have much else I can do. Besides look concernedly at the foot.
And now it is this
But I'll
Hive
tell him
drone's
about that
turn.
around from now.
Alright, that one is 30 feet up. Alright then, in that particular case... 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
I
5,
shall bid
10,
you all a good night.
15, 20...
Night.
Night.
Hang on. 5,
Get
10...
some sleep and have a safe day. Get some
Night.
sleep.
Yep. Good night, Noid. 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is going to take a shot at you at, he's going to take a shot at Thalia.
I'm small and I have two big people blocking me.
That is a 13.
Actually, I can take it. It's a meets and beats it because my AC is actually 13.
Okay,
So, one
you
piercing,
take
4 lightning.
you take 1 piercing, 4 lightning, and I need a DC 19 con saving throw.
So take off 5, which leaves me there. And you said
DC 19,
19
Constitution. Constitution. Please.
I clicked it. It should be popping up soon.
I believe you
Okay.
forgot to hit submit. Look on your
No?
look on roll 20.
Oh dang, yeah.
Holding it.
Okay. You are stunned for 2 turns.
Are you sure about that?
Starting at 6th
Ah!
level, whenever you or a friendly creature within must make a creature gains a bonus to the saving throw equal to your charisma modifier with a bonus of 1. You must be conscious to grant this bonus 18th level. Oh, fudge.
And add a +5.
So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, you're fine. Never mind.
Thank you.
Okay then.
Hey, I help you, buddy. You help me. That's all that matters.
All right. This Hive drone is going to stay right the frick where it is. And it is going to take a pot shot at Helio. And it misses.
Oh, I didn't have to use any of my shit.
Mark it.
I'm doing it.
All right, this hive drone. Oh wait, hold up. I screwed up. I screwed up. Back one. It has advantage because this sucker is within 20 feet of you. This guy right here. All right, so I'm just gonna make another attack and call it good. It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
For once, something doesn't hit me in my life of D&D.
That's
All right. All right, now that's that drone's turn. It is this drone's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And this one is going to make an attack at advantage. Stun Bolt. That is a 16 going at Helio.
My armor class is 17, so that's a no-go.
Dagnabbit. Okay, then. Hive Tactical Drone. Hive Tactical Drone. Pull up the Hive Tactical Drone. There we go. 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright, the Hive Tactical Drone looks at... As the Hive Tactical Drone comes into actual full view, you see this one is actually a lot more armored than the others. The growths have actually formed into actual plates that seem particularly more difficult to get through. And instead of having a somewhat fleshy hand and a cybernetic hand with a gun attached to it, you see this one has both of its arms removed and instead has a pair of what look to be very large caliber weapons on it. With that said and done, I need... Measure... Open that thing up, please. Cone. What was that? 5. 20. I need... There we go. I need everybody in that to make a... Oh, never mind. It's literally just, As this happens. Never mind. It doesn't do anything. Everybody in that would have taken 21 damage were it not for the fact that he rolled an 8. As sundering gunfire just goes out. Do. Hello. There it goes. Just all at you, and you all manage to duck and cover. You all manage to get down as all of the bullets just go out at you. Attack number 2, because this one gets 2 attacks, not 1.
Mine it's the same as the attack roll for it when it comes to AC.
Yeah, I got hit for 15.
This one isn't a full auto barrage. This is just the one one shot. And this one yeah, and this one is going towards Dante.
Well, mine is the armor class is the same.
Okay, well, you take 12 piercing and 3 lightning damage. And then I need a DC 19 Constitution saving throw.
I will do that, but I also got something in response as well.
Oh, fun. Scornful rebuke. Those who dare to strike you.
Oh!
Second damage equal to your charisma modifier.
That is 5 damage.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
It's pretty much, yeah, punish me, and I'm retaliating hard.
Okay, cool.
And I still gotta make a, con save. Yeah, no, I'm stunned.
You are stunned for 2 turns? And I'm gonna... Okay. Were it not for the fact that you got stunned, I would let that go through. Actually, hold on. It says whenever a creature... That is not a reaction, is it?
No, it is not a reaction. I checked from the book. It's from...
Fudge! Okay, then.
So, keep attacking me. I dare you.
Okay. What is your charisma modifier?
5.
You watch as it takes the 5 psychic damage and does not seem to care, like, at all. Weirdly enough. And with that, it is now your turn. Mihet.
You have spilled orc blood. Now you must pay the price. Thinking, okay, I want to be in good position. Where's the best position for me to be in for this? This is. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 55.
Fudge.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's good.
All right.
Alright, got rolling attack of opportunities or?
This one is up on a 30-foot tall roof. He is nowhere near you, and you entered into. Did you go from? Did you go from here to here?
I know, but I did pass the Hive drone.
Okay, no, never mind. That is in fact a attack of opportunity, which actually that one wouldn't get advantage on it. So that is a 15.
Miss.
Okay. Do you take okay, so you went down and then over. Never mind. Okay. Continue.
Mm-hmm. And just to kind of get some information, it summoned all my things, so might go get all the information out.
Arms of the Astral Self. Summon. Cool. Alright. Watch out, here comes Ashra.
So, yeah. Arms of the Astral. So any enemy within a 10-foot range of me needs to do a dex save of 19.
You said dexterity save of 19?
Yep.
Alright then. Okay then. Okay, this one fails and takes 12 the far one fails and takes 12 damage. And the close one fails and goes down. Wait a second. Oh, dagnabbit. 1 second. I screwed up. Dagnabbit. Okay, hold on. That had Okay, this one had 13. This one had 13. Okay, all of these had 13. Okay, so they're all actually down to 1. But for reasons beyond my comprehension, I seem to have... Except for this one. This one... Okay, there we go. And then this one needs to... There we go. And this one is 12. There we go. Alright, there we go. I don't know why that was... Why they were all linked together. That was dumb of me.
And there should be one more save from the... Because there's one more Hive drone near me. Okay.
What? 1, 2... Oh, yep, that's right. This one hasn't taken that damage yet. This one's still at 13. Alright. And dexterity save. It fails. So, minus 12. Alright. And, again... all of them look like they have taken a beating. But their face is completely and utterly, like, emotionless, stone cold. Weirdly enough.
Okay. And now I can do my action. I can take... I have extra attack, and with my astral self, I can... So I can do 3 attacks using my astral arms instead of just 2.
Okay.
So first, I have 10 feet to... And they go 10 feet, so...
Okay.
First, I'll attack this drone for my first attack.
Alright.
Again, why did that do advantage?
Probably because you still have always roll advantage on, which is my fault.
I thought I turned that off. Oh, that was an advanced die,
regardless, this one goes down.
sorry. Okay. Ah. Glory advantage. Yeah, sorry, I looked at the wrong place when I did that. And they'll attack the other one that's near me.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah, that one also goes down.
And there's no more kind of targets for me, so that's all I can do.
All right. All right. Oh boy, here we go.
I don't like that name.
You shouldn't. Has... Oh boy, here we go. Time to roll, or not roll, time to measure things. Might want to actually have the correct measuring stick. Okay. Yep, you're well within range. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It gets there. Boom. I need a DC 15 dexterity save, please.
No problem.
Yep, you save. You take half of...
Evasion.
Evasion makes it so that you take nothing, right?
Yep.
Dagnabbit. Okay. Alright. Measure. Circle. Kaboom. That turret needs to make a dex save, which it automatically fails because it literally cannot move. Check.
And all the hives are immune to it.
Yep.
You shouldn't worry too much. You also have evasion, so...
Let's see. So let's see. So and is Edison in that radius?
Yes, actually, I do need a dexterity save from you as well.
Oh boy, howdy.
And what about the tactical drone?
The Hive's immune to suicide drones.
Their own veins.
I think if at all possible, am I able to use my evasion as a reaction to this?
Well, you got still make
Evasion is not a reaction.
Yeah, it's not a reaction.
It's only
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. There we go. Machine. And just straight dex?
Yep, just a straight dexterity saving throw. Yeah, you succeed that. It's a DC 15 dex save, and you take nothing because of evasion. However, there are 2 defense turrets that get wiped out. You watch as the suicide as a this one looking human, but nowhere near as armored, and looks like it's been like stripped down to its most basic components. But in its chest, it has this flashing red light in it, as it quite literally faster than something its size has any right to book it. Just gets up to right there, clutches its chest, and explodes in a shower of fire. It is dead. Generic token, save changes. This one still has 8. But weirdly enough, the drone in and of itself is just on the ground, still there. Defense turrets. This one. Hang on. Need a cone. Okay. This one has a range of 60, 100, so it's very easily going to get... Hello. Oh yeah, it's easily going to get things. All right, this one is going to... All right, this one gets 3 attacks. The defense all of the defense turrets get 3 attacks. And all right, I'm going to roll each of the attacks first. So shot number 1, shot number 2, and shot number 3. And the 2... Where's tactical drone? There it is. AC 20. Okay. The middle one hits the Hive tactical drone. However, D20 rolls. And nothing happens. Dagnabbit, that is going to be really, really, really frickin' annoying if I don't get one of these off. Can I roll above a 9? That would be wonderful. And that one takes 16. And tactical drone takes minus 16 and minus 7. Alright, and that is their turn. Dante, your turn.
Alrighty. I believe I have to pretty much make a saving throw or start kind to try to end it.
Yes, you are stunned.
And I believe it's a con save I have to make, right?
Give me 1 second while I remember where. Better idea.
Yeah, it's a con save.
Yes, DC 19 Constitution. Okay, cool. You get your turn back. What you doing?
First, getting this off real quick. Use my 5 feet of movement to attack this Hive drone right here in front of us. It's nobody not done with that one yet.
All right. Go ahead and make a roll for me, please. There's a 23 that absolutely hits. Roll a D. Don't roll damage yet.
Sorry.
Okay. It takes 10 damage. Continue.
Alright, and I'm gonna hit again, but with this attack, I'm gonna add a little bit of smiting to the mix with this.
Oh, fun. No, this is not a fiend or undead. Holy hell. Yeah, that absolutely hits. Alright, I want you to go ahead and add a stack of Analyze, and then roll damage for me, please. Freaking finally.
Do this with the 10, and I gotta make sure, and I did use a second spell slot, so I gotta roll the damage real quick.
Yep.
Yeah, so that would be 3d8, I think. If you said second level, so it would be 3d8.
3D, but also like the improved version as well.
Which gives him an extra 1d8 for so 4d8. $17. Yeah, that thing is not. That thing is gone. All right. That you watch as Dante just takes a step forward, just casually, boosh, whoop, boosh, and just sends that one falling to the ground. It is down for the count.
Enough. Birdie. And just in case, I'm gonna target my ally behind me as a bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on her.
Shield of Faith on Thalia?
Yep.
And that is a +2 bonus to AC for Thalia. All right.
So that
and I believe that is
into 15.
Yep.
I'm gonna do this to mark. I'm doing this so I have I have mark of concentration.
All right.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Yellow dot. Good to know. Thalia! Wipe everything out, please.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you guys want me to go basic funny but upcast it, or do you guys want me to just go extremely funny? Literally asking. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, up to here. Because if I go basic funny, I'm going to upcast it to the best of my ability.
Well, I mean, you got something that deal with the big guy on the top, that is.
This guy?
Yeah, because I got a feeling he's going to keep targeting at us with the stun and freeze, I think.
I mean, they all have stun. They all have stun, except for Suicide Drone.
You know what I think I do? I do have something. And when I remember how I said I was gonna upcast?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Yes.
And remember, this is for the GM. Remember I said I had something funny in regards to one of my magic items?
All right, let's see it.
Magic Missile, level 5.
Oh boy.
But, and I have to go to D&D Beyond for this one. So I gotta do one more Chrome page so that way I can open this up and. Oh, wait, no, I can't do one more Chrome page because it has to be on the same thing.
All right. What are you looking? What are you looking up?
One of my magic items from the Griffin Saddlebag Book 2.
All right. What's it called?
It's my gauntlets. Arcanist gauntlets. When you see it, you'll know why I said it's funny.
Arcanist Gauntlet from Griffin's Saddlebag. Arcanist Gauntlets.
I'll go to the last portion for you on the first paragraph. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 5th level or lower, you can choose to roll a d6. If your number is on the d6 is equal to or greater than the spell slot's level, the spell draws the magic within the gauntlet, meaning I have 5 beautiful charges that I can use.
All right, give me the d6 roll.
And not lose a single spell slot.
Cool. Go ahead and give me. Hang on. You can choose to roll a d6 if you roll. You roll a number on the 6 equal to or greater than the spell slot level, the spell draws on the magic within the gauntlets instead of your own and is cast without expending a spell slot. Okay, cool. What
So
level?
either I can go 3, 4, or 5. Actually,
You can cast this up to 3. Okay, cool. So you need a 3 or better. You need a 3 up. Roll a d6. Okay, cool. That is an expended spell slot. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4 darts, right? For magic missile?
I think it's 5. Double checking.
Oh wait, no, it's 3 plus 1 per spell level. So 3, second level is 4, third level is 5. So yeah, 5. It is 5.
Yep.
Okay then. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please. I will let you know. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay then. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. The first one goes through, the second one goes through. Take a stack of Analyze for the third one, and another stack of Analyze for the fourth one. So you have 2 stacks of Analyze, and the 5th one goes through. So they all go through, but you take 2 stacks of Analyze.
What the hey is Analyze?
You should have that on your sheet.
No, I have it. I'm just wondering what the mechanic is. Because it's automatic damage, so no matter what, it's not going to miss.
Oh, yeah, no. Alright, let's see here. And they're all going towards the Hive tactical drone?
Yep.
-5.
5, 9.
-4.
16.
-3. -4.
19 points of damage.
You said 9. And then minus.
Total of 19 points of damage.
Okay, that Hive tactical drone is looking particularly beat up. It is not, however, down yet. And is that your turn?
Trying to see if I had any bonus action spells. Because I want to say I think I do, but I cannot remember if I don't. I think majority of my spells are either reaction or just primary action.
Right then. Until I hear otherwise, I'm going to assume that is the end of your turn.
Yep.
Cool.
All of my spells are action or reaction, so yep, have fun.
Is Helio here?
Yes.
Okay, cool. It is your
I just
turn.
didn't quite. Lovely, I can finally kill something.
Yeah, I'm so sorry that took so long.
Well, sadly, everyone got in the way of my blast area radius, so no Cone of Cold unless anyone likes being frozen. And I'm not one of those people, so I'm just gonna...
Wait, does that was 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. If you move up to here, and just aim it downwind, you still could be able to grab somebody, like some enemy from Coda Cold.
I'm not
Plus,
gonna
there's
risk
also
hitting anyone.
Plus, there's also that Hive tactical drone that's 30 feet up.
True.
Yeah, so speaking of being 30 feet up, Helio stomps his feet, and then you see his boots start glowing and like little spectral dragon wings appear on them, and he flies up, I'm gonna say 30 feet in the air himself.
Alright, I'm going to mark you as flying. There you go.
And since my initial plan has been ruined, I will instead, well, first, I'm actually gonna look at the Hive tackle drone, I'm gonna point at it, and, basically a marker appears above its head. I'm gonna inflict it with my Hexblade's Curse, which, do you want me to put that, what that does?
Please.
Wait, do I not have it marked? Oh, fudge, did I forget to mark, wait, let me see. Wait, whoops, I think I forgot to make a quick
I see the
link
mark.
to
I see the mark.
No, I think I forgot to make a quick link to show what that does.
Oh, just hit the speech bubble right beside it.
I don't... Oh, wait, I do have it. Good.
Choose one target within 30 feet of you. Target is cursed for 1 minute. Curse ends early if the target dies. You die or you are incapacitated. Until the curse ends, you gain the following benefits. Bonus damage rolls against the cursed target, equal to your proficiency bonus. Okay. Any attack roll is a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20. If the cursed target dies, you regain hit points equal to your warlock level. Okay, yep. Yep.
Cool, so I don't have a way to add the Hexblade's Curse damage. You'll just make a note of it?
I'll keep that in mind. Your proficiency bonus is +6, if I recall correctly?
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
Yep, +6.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast the classic Eldritch Blast.
Alright, you watch as...
Woo-hoo!
Alright, you watch as Helio aims his glaive downrange, like it's a Jaffa staff, and it goes at the Hive tactical drone. 1 second while I pull up tactical drone. That one is a miss.
Damn, I had a feeling, but still. Okay, so round... Luckily, I have 3 more shots.
You get 3 at level 20?
Yeah, at level 20, I can cast Eldritch Blast 4 times. Well, it gets 4 blasts.
Okay, that's... Oh yeah, 3 more shots. That one hits.
May I roll damage?
Yes, you may. Take a stack of Analyze, though.
Aye.
The Hive tactical drone is down.
Boom. And, I forget, can I move it? My curse was, or is that a bonus action?
You flew up You said you flew up 30 feet?
Yeah.
Do you have
there's
more,
no one's in range.
Do you have more movement?
No, but...
I mean, you can see the other drones. That's...
So yeah, I'm just gonna... Okay, so, sorry. Yeah, so...
Yeah,
I can't move my cursor to anyone in range, but I can still shoot, I can still shoot, let's see. You know what? I'm scared of that suicide drone, so I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay, give me the attack roll.
On it? Why does my character sheet keep closing? It's so weird.
I don't know.
Okay, Eldritch Blast once again.
What's the range on Eldritch Blast again?
120 feet.
Okay, yeah, that's well within that. 13. Okay.
Oh man, that was a 2.
Okay then. Cool. You don't take a stack of analyze, but go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. Wow, minimum damage. That's so rude.
Okay. So it takes it. It does not look particularly happy that it took it. Wrong button. -6, thank you. It does not look particularly happy that it took that damage, but it took that damage.
Dead?
No, it's still up.
Well, last shot.
That absolutely hits. Take a stack of analyze. How many are you at right now?
Dose.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh god, I'm scared. Whatever this does. 7, come on!
Okay. So 2 things happen. First of all, it goes down. Second of all... Circle. Thank you. Are you familiar with Death Burst?
Oh, shoot.
5, 10, 15, 20. And that takes out
3 of the turrets.
3 turrets.
3 turrets, but also takes out a drone. It also takes out 2 drones.
No, it doesn't.
They have the hive.
they're immune.
It doesn't affect the hive.
This is a hive explosion, not a, which means they're just automatically immune to it.
And also, what happened to the
Dang
turn
it.
order?
And also, what happened? That's what I was about to ask. What happened to the turn order?
I accidentally closed it.
Man, I should have just froze our orky friend here and just and kind of colded everyone. Damn it!
Weirdly enough, the suicide drone, you can still see the husk of the suicide drone. Weird.
So it's just these. So now it's just these 2 left.
All right. I believe that is the end of your turn, Helio.
Yep.
So you remember that mechanic that DM prevented? That I said I was going to kick in this time for no other reason than because I have to have it. Yeah, it kicks in now. Yeah, it kicks in now.
Oh dear.
Did did you not wonder why I didn't, I don't know, remove those Hive drones from the turn order?
Frick.
Oh, could be just to do it. They took out their healer.
And it gets up with half it with 10 health.
What? How? It died!
Don't worry, the actual Hive nano signal drone, I'm still leaving that one dead. But this drone right here is getting back up with 10 health.
Say, how's it? I got feeling how is it healing even though it's dead?
Now I really wish I used Cone of Cold.
Okay, so the way that particular mechanic works is if the Hive nano signal drone is alive and the other drones are not, Hive nano signal they get back up as long as they're within a 30-foot radius of it. Oh, dagnabbit. 1 second. Generic token, save. I'm going to have to go in and redo the dungeon map, which is annoying. Alright. So that particular Hive drone is back up with 10 HP. And it is going to... But unfortunately, DM took out the nano signal drone before I could share that particular piece of information. It's going to close with Mihet. I just need a standard drone. And make an attack roll.
Miss.
Dagnabbit. And that is its turn. Turn order. Nano signal drone is dead. And now it is this Hive drone's turn. It is going to drop from its current position. So that is 5 feet. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and it is going to take a shot at Thalia because magic missile sucks. Pew! 15. You do have a +2 bonus.
Yeah, the +2 bonus equal to 15.
Take 4 piercing, 2 lightning, and then make a DC 19 con save.
But
uh-oh.
Since my turn passed, I have a reaction.
And you get shield. You get shield.
Exactly.
So that's
Exactly.
20.
Okay, so Thalia, you actually see another a shot being pointed directly at you after that freaking huge explosion. Actually, no. You see that one Hive drone get back up, despite the fact that you know for a fact that that thing is supposed to be freaking dead. And then you see, off into the distance, you see a shot coming at you, and you go, "Oh crap!" Put up a shield, and the shot, the electricity, like, scatters off of the shield in front of you. That is that turn. I need to stop getting rid of the turn order.
Yep. So
Top of the turn.
Until the start of my next turn. So start of my next turn, I have 20 HP. I have a 20 AC, baby. Let's go.
Yep. Alright. I'm going to delete that one, delete that one, delete that one, delete that one, and delete that one. And delete that one, because the nanosignal drone is dead. And this one. Alright. There are 3 left. Oh, wait! Top of the turn order.
Yeah, it's famous DM.
Yeah, it's DM.
Before
And
DM's
his player
turn.
is asleep right now.
Yep, before DM's turn.
Huh?
Reinforcements.
The orc who went down at the as you guys entered gets back up, and you watch as the body shifts and contorts into a hive drone.
What in the guts is going on here?
And with that, unfortunately, because a bunch of people had to go to bed, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off there, at that wonderful image of a cliffhanger.
Ooh.
So that's going to be hilarious.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Indeed. So, what do you think of the Hive thus far?
Very rude. Very, very rude.
Interesting.
Okay, the Hive as a whole for the enemy? Rude. Very, 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 very rude. We are killing you, and yet you try to use the dead to give yourself reinforcements? How dare you?
Gee!
Respect the dead. Die.
Gee, I wonder where I got the idea from. Thanks, Alicia. And thank you, Star Trek.
So, did anyone want to guess how my AC?
21.
22.
Nope.
Is it,
With medical items. At my thing.
I wanted to say like 22.
No, like what magical items is he using to give himself that? And one item I'm thinking is some kind of belt.
Maybe the defender?
The bracers, yes. I have the ring of protection and the cloak of protection.
Nice.
That's
Yep.
it on AC.
So without my astral body, my AC is 24. With my astral body, it's 26.
Yep.
I mean, mine's just 20. I mean, mine's just 20 with. Or since I was wearing plate mail plus the seal.
Alright. So that was session 1. We did not, in fact, get as far as I would have liked with session 1, unfortunately. But that's okay. We will continue this in 2 weeks, because I believe it was Creative has something that that prevents him from being here next week. And with all that said and done, I hope you all had a wonderful evening, and I will see everybody next time.